So...
Alright, so there we go. We're capturing. It's on.
Oh, you can queue up your tech, though, dude.
Yes. So this is endless...
But you can't unqueue it?
Endless spaces for the Mactagon.
I'm trying to read the tutorial, but I can't.
There's just
can't.
too much shit to look at. Zoom all the way out on the main screen, and I think the spiral galaxy is actually slowly turning. Like the fucking dust and shit.
Hold on.
It's kind of nice. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I can't.
These are some Frenchmen that
yeah.
built this shit, dude.
Really?
Yes. Are you feeling?
Is it
Are you
people
upset
that
about your turn, your purchase now?
Yeah, no, I feel good about it so far. I mean,
Yes.
aesthetically, it's nice. The menus are a little square and gray for me, but I mean the planet interface is very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I gotta turn the sound down more.
I mean, these guys are.
Music, master, ambience.
Yeah, the planet interface is slick as slick.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's so much reading. There's always like 6 different little things to read, but it's actually tolerable. You know why this doesn't really suck a whole lot? Because it wasn't made by an American. It seems like every American that tried after the success of MOO, and to some extent MOO 2, just missed the mark by such a grand margin. That
yeah,
it would take a foreign... It's just like you have to be from a different culture.
Good things.
Right?
Right. Well, look, I mean, Galactic Civ was such a rip-off of Civ 4 that you can't even... It's just not even worth playing.
Right.
And then the Sword of the Stars, just that just wasn't a... It was just not ever there.
Piss from the stars.
Yeah. And then... I mean, the real-time thing started, and then everyone started doing homeworld stuff, and it's like, that has interest, but it's like...
but it's RTS at the end of the day. You know, you're not building the fuck-off fleet. You're not having the breakout moment. All these games are built around the breakout moment, where you fight, you kind of skirmish at the beginning, you plot, and then you make a decision to attack somebody, and you hope it goes well. And if you're a real grognarg, you just play it out no matter what and watch your own demise. Or you don't, and you make a bunch of save points and you keep prodding your enemies until you have the breakout moment, and then you just... You grind your enemies into shit burgers.
Dust.
Yes.
Dust.
Which is apparently the currency of this game is called dust.
And QR codes?
I didn't see that part yet, but...
Are those... It's a virtual artifacts, I think, is what it is the special on a planet, and it has a QR code there. Maybe that's just a placeholder graphic, because, I mean...
I'm falling into
No one with any sense would use a QR code for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's recognizable.
Yeah.
Look at the little asteroid field, dude. Can't colonize a small asteroid belt. Essentially a bunch of rocks in a vacuum. Colonization of asteroid requires very advanced science, Chris.
What does Cold War mean?
Oh,
Brad.
I think it means that you're fighting each other with spies and threats of annihilation, but you're not actually engaged in orbital combat. You know?
How do I colonize?
Dude, try to just move your spaceships around, dude. That's the first question mark that has to be.
Oh, here it is.
And then
they need to work on the interface for colonization, because
how do you colonize?
At the planet screen and you have a colony ship there.
Yeah, you gotta put your.
There's a little button there's a button when you click on the system in the bottom left.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
And you click on the ship.
Right.
Well, it does, but there should be other ways to colonize too.
Right, you should just be able to click on the system.
When you click on a planet.
Yeah, it goes, oh, you can colonize this. There should be a little yellow exclamation point that says colonizable because you got the goods in the system.
You have what it takes to be a legend.
Yes.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, holy cow.
There's also little fogs of war that are happening. You see that? Like, I guess the sensor range of your ships or something. They have these little bubbles where you could see shit. I guess that there's some fog of war action.
That which is great.
Yeah.
Map is good. Can you rotate the map, or is it just all top down?
I hope it's just top down because Jesus Christ, the Ascendancy, like 3D spirally, it was overly complicated.
That was the only good thing about it.
Yeah, overly complicated.
I don't know. I liked the map part. I just didn't like moving when you got into the system. So what the hell is that? There's an enemy fleet.
Oh shit. Brace yourself. Are you end-turning? Are you just end-turning, like barreling ahead into the shit?
Yes.
That's great. So all of this shit that says 4 turns, I'm just gonna get it 4 turns? Or do I have to click on one of these things to get it? Fuck if I know.
I don't need to ship design. I'm kind of confused at the ship design a little bit here, but that's normal.
I mean, dude, there's a bunch of grenades in. You want to talk about place art? It's just all the weapons is just grenades, and then every occasion there's a bulletproof vest and grenades, and then a gas mask, and then orange grenades.
Yeah.
And what appears to be an elephant. Yes. Portable nano.
What?
Bionics. It's an elephant. So.
Why can't I create this ship?
There's a fist, though. A fist that represents galactic warfare.
But how many modules do I mean... Okay, I'm kind of...
Sometimes, though, when you fire up a game like this, you just immediately want to throw it in a trash can. And that's the litmus test on 4X games. You start it up, and if it doesn't immediately make you want to throw it in a trash can, you've excelled. I mean, you've really found something special. Because I have something else in my Steam queue that's terrible. Star Ruler? Oh, what a poor choice that was. Again, Americans making it. Sorry, America.
Yeah. Well, they did make MOO. Well, it was just one guy.
Right.
And he's
in the 90s.
Go down in history.
Before the FPS enema.
Hero. What?
So I clicked on this
and then I'm confused at how to build.
You got enough money to buy a hero yet?
Dude?
I don't have enough.
I want to build a ship. Tell me, man.
Okay. So
I click on the military. Yeah.
Proof. Yeah, try that. No, you don't do it from there. You got to queue it up as a. You got to go to a planet. Planets. Where the fuck that is? Empire? Oh shit! I get another tutorial screen there. Then double click on a planet you own, and then click on a planet.
Yeah.
And then it gets more tutorials, which you have to click OK, not read. There's no time for reading.
I got it.
Then you got the exploitation options, right? Oh, queue, empty. Production queue.
Am I in the right system?
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Can you even build ships to begin with?
Whoa, yeah. Huge jungle, man. That's what I want. As the Sacra. Oops, what's my race?
What? Nice. They were,
What does it say? No exploitation on here.
Well, you add exploitation. There's a joke to be made there, Chris. Low-hanging fruit. Take it. Take it.
I don't know. I'm reading something and I don't even know what you said.
Low-hanging fruit.
Exploit the planet.
The people. The planet.
The black exploitation of the planet.
I think I can see what would appear to be the people of different colors on my planet. And a hurricane. and
Where?
little ships flying around in the atmosphere. That's so great. How? Look at
Where?
just go to your main planet and you'll
Oh yeah,
see
yeah,
like
yeah.
little spaceships and
Yes.
satellites and shit.
There's spaceships and stuff. Aesthetically, there's some high
Yeah. Well, that
quality here.
hurricane though, cloud cover is just not dissipating or spinning. It's just gliding over everything.
Oh god.
It's a nice nod. Just don't look too closely, internet. You'll be upset, and you'll have to punch.
But this is not a piece of
I
shit at
know,
all.
man. It's an alpha too. Holy balls. Out of right field, man. They're like,
Oh,
I know what
no.
we'll do. We'll
Well, I
release
have
this
to-
game before Diablo 3. What are these guys thinking? They know, man. They know that
Well,
Diablo
yeah.
is not going to have the legs of this game. This game could cause the cost. This could cost me a career.
Yeah. But yes, kids
Yeah.
in college will be
Don't
flunking
play
out.
this,
People
right? If
won't-
you're in college right now,
military cadets won't be going to their PTO. Yeah. It'll be like, well,
Yeah.
MOO, and it'll be like Bard's Tale 3 do it for my generation.
if you value
Some of
personal
it-
relationships or, you know,
human contact.
using the restroom occasionally once a day, forget about it, dude. You'll be too deep in this.
Well, we got. If I could, I need to.
Make a ship
I need
still?
to build a ship though.
Maybe you
I don't know how to do it. Do I have to build
move.
a?
Active fleets, retrofit, merge, disband.
There was a tutorial that was missed somewhere that was core to that.
Shit.
That really. Oh.
Well, you only need 2 ships, right?
Yes.
No.
What if you only have 1 ship per system, like Ascendancy or something like that?
Oh, here you go. Go to your yeah, exactly. And it gets destroyed. You send it off how many different planets away, and then somebody attacks you, and you have to manually drive it through system after system, only to have it be immediately obliterated by the time it gets back.
Right. Yep. I know those.
Go to
games
your.
well,
I
and
found
was
where the
able to
ships
push
are,
through and
dog.
Win that game like 3 times. Go ahead. Yes. Tell me.
So what you do is you go to the system view, right? And then if you're at the system view, down at the bottom,
Yeah.
you'll see system and ship and under development on the left, right? So then you click on ship and then you click on defender.
Then what?
You should have scout, defender, and
I
Yeah.
did that.
then it adds it to the queue. See in the
Yeah.
middle?
It didn't. Oh.
18 turns.
Yes. Okay.
You're
got
good,
it.
man.
Got it.
What were you? Did you want to build a defender? No.
Yeah.
There's some
'cause there's
shit
like
already
people on my. How do I
to touch
unqueue
you.
it? How do I get it out of there?
What
Oh,
do you
there we
do?
go. I just want to build one. All right. Good. Good.
What did you think when you woke up this morning? Like
Right now,
successor
I'm
to
just-
MOO, possibly hanging out there on the internet in Steam, ready for install? Was that what you woke up today to?
No. No. No, I woke up knowing that work would be an absolute shitstorm, and there'd be a lot to do, and then I'd come home, and then my kids would destroy my house and my soul for a few hours, and then they'd be too cute to leave exposed on the hillside.
For now,
And I would
anyways.
dwell in the
For
basement
now,
for a while,
until they
probably
really have their own thoughts. Then.
looking at 4chan for about 30 minutes and then playing probably Saints Row, but that's not going to happen tonight.
Yeah. Too much mulling over the possibilities of galactic warfare.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the
Oh,
battles.
the
The battles
battles
don't suck, dude.
possible.
And they're timed, so you only have like 10, 15 seconds to make your decisions in each phase. So they kind of force you like, oh, which card am I going to use and which stance am I going to take? And you click on it and you're like, oh, shit.
So that'll take care of that'll
Steve
take care of
3POs?
the Steve
Yeah,
Freiberger factor.
yes. You can't min-max every single
Okay, I'm going into
combat.
combat, but it's a scout on a scout, right?
Uh-huh.
I got to read the tutorial, but I can't.
No.
I can't
No,
do
just
it. I
keep
just have to
clicking,
keep
expanding.
So these are scout ships. What is a
When you got enough
rival mean?
money, dude, buy yourself a hero. Have you done that? Should do that. I don't really have.
They were weird looking, and I don't know if I
The
bought
art's
one or
not too
not.
bad,
It might
huh?
have been
I
accidental.
mean, it could be worse. Just gonna hire this motherfucker.
Something's happening here. So there's little cards or something.
Are you nervous?
I'm not
Did
sure
you
what's
did you
happening.
read
They're
did you
firing
read all
bullets
that
at me.
tutorial stuff for the battles?
Oh no, of course not.
That's a true test, right? You should. How much can you play a game like this without any tutorials? Because that Space Empires 4 or whatever it was from Mal4 Productions is unplayable
that
if you
one
don't
dude.
read a laborious manual.
Oh yeah.
It's not even a tutorial. Like you have to read. You have to print out an
tutorial.
80-page PDF and bind it and have it sitting on your desk. Put on your spectacles.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that guy for what he did, but it was a tough game to play. But I played it quite a bit, and I won it a few times. But
how did you?
There's one time
how
where I
did
had
you
a
do
giant
that,
empire,
dude?
right?
I can't. You have
giant empire. I mean, massive empire, and I went around the corner in the galaxy, and I came upon a psionic race, and my stuff was completely wiped out before I could even like do anything. So like, because I didn't have any of those tacks, so I was like, oh, I'm totally screwed. So yeah, my scout was destroyed. It really didn't look like it had any weapons on it at all.
Oh.
So it just kind of sat there, and then there were these cards that came up, and I don't know if I pressed them or not.
So, did you die? Or did you just take damage?
Oh,
you were destroyed?
As the scout ship. I mean, what do you think?
But was a scout versus a scout?
Combat looks very interesting.
It doesn't look like shit.
No.
But do all the races have the same?
It doesn't look bad.
Have the same ship designs? That will be a little bit of a letdown.
No.
So the individual races have their own ships?
No, they wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Of course. Dude, of course they will. I mean, they might
Not
have
fleshed out now.
That are like, what race did you pick?
Humans.
And so they look kind of like yellow.
No, I just whatever the fucking default
bit.
was, just fired it up, man. Just said go, yeah, start.
Yeah.
Who cares? But there.
Yeah, right. No, you gotta get in there and see.
It looked like a human guy. I don't even know where I can see that shit. Oh, I gotta go to diplomacy. Right. Empire, no. Diplomacy. The handshaking thing. Yeah, so my guy looks like a human with a cape on. He's got a little cane.
Wait, let me see.
And if I click on the little...
So I've got a hero, but it says no assignment.
I'm United Empire. You gotta assign that shit, dog.
How do I...
I'm business.
What do you... Okay,
businessman 3 pluses.
So I should assign him to a system, right? Okay.
So great, dude. Oh. There's gonna be if this actually pans out multiplayer. Oh man, with Senseless and your brother and shit. Oh my god. And all the shit talk, like all the shit we'll be saying on the microphones to be just blatantly lying to each other and terrible. Oh man. Oh, I look forward to it. The loudest mouth will be put down first.
See here.
Or used as a pawn, as a shield.
That's right. How do you... Okay, trade routes.
Yeah.
Wait, do I not have the humans? This guy looks kind of weird. Are the heroes like non-race specific?
They look like they're different races, but it doesn't look like you have to hire your own race, you know. Unless you're that kind of person.
Steamer and Shikara Rysteel. How do you tell their skills?
They have 2 skills and they level up over time, and you could add more skills. How you like that, motherfucker? They level up.
Ooh, well then that gets into the Total War region.
Whoops.
Because when you have the little guys in Total War games, they your generals and your ninjas and your gentlemen, they all level up and do different stuff. And if you leave them for a long time, they still level up, but they level up and get bad skills. Bad. Like Minion and Catamite, which is probably the greatest skill for a video game character to have. Is that the Catamite?
Sounds like
dude.
that's a
Minion
big vocabulary word for most internet denizens.
Oh, I should look it up because everyone should know what that is.
That's why I said denizen, by the way. Yes.
Trying to be funny. Neural robotics, is that
Get it
worth
all.
getting?
Just everything from orbit, dude.
The tree's nice. It's like a bowl.
Yeah.
God, someone is
pushing all the right buttons.
And the kids is screaming upstairs.
Someday, though, can you imagine with your offspring?
What?
Watching them play a MOO-like game and going, "Oh, that's what you chose for your future." I might just have to recommend against it. Like, here's some drugs and some dirty magazines and the keys to the car. Just go do this instead, because this is a bad path for any man to follow. Some men it's the worst.
Yeah. Some men it is really bad. And you know what? I just remember my buddy playing MOO and missing PT all the time, and he was in ROTC in college. And I was just like, dude, what are you doing, man? Yeah, playing MOO.
Nice. Yeah.
So he had no qualms about it. And he was in like a 3-person apartment with the 2 other ROTC guys, and they would be like, "You're leading PT today?" No.
Well, I'm researching PT today. Or some equivalent.
Yeah. All right, one.
I'm the Barathi, so I'm physically superior.
I fleet.
But it rarely comes in as a game-winning attribute.
No, Barathis.
Look at this. So they already are making a little nod of the head to that Prometheus movie that's coming out. Great things have small beginnings. I mean, it's already this little pop-up message that I have ignored thus far. It's the message that happened when I colonized.
Is the only thing you can do with some of these aliens declare war?
Yeah. I don't know. No, you probably can make trade agreements and all sorts of friendly item-driven things.
This fucker hates me, dude. We're in Cold War with the Cravers. They don't look very friendly. And they have a score on here? What does that mean? Does that mean that I'm not going to totally wipe them out to a system?
Yeah. Or no.
I pretty much can only declare war from the options.
Then it's time for genocide. Galactic genocide.
Maybe they're just... Yep, total... Yeah. Well, so much that no one will know that
this is what existed. You could be hearing a lot in the future. Okay, move. Make your move. Everybody move. Turn. Press turn. Press turn. Just press turn.
Oh, yeah.
See, multiplayer, if turn 8, you got to be way past turn 8, right? Yeah, I'm slow.
19. I just been clicking and clicking and clicking. But I thought I had a ship, but I don't know where it is. Do you have to launch it or something?
No, you probably haven't even built it yet.
Like, how do I get my ship so it's sitting... No, it's on the right side.
You click on it and right-click on another system, right? No.
No, it's much nicer down here, so it's really humid.
Colonize planets.
Oh.
I mean, I am
Thank you.
The sad thing is, I am gonna go to a meeting tonight and shortly. I don't know what time is it. Let's see. Oh, I got another 15 minutes. But it's like this game is the thing that's like, well, you could just keep playing this alpha, or you could maybe get a vastly superior job. And I think to myself,
You better go, but
oh,
dude.
Lyra 1, 2, 3, and 4.
How do I get the ship out?
They got moons and shit. They got fucking
Oh, you have
moons.
to create a fleet. That's what it is. You have
It's
to
got
create a fleet.
Blue cap mold number 1.
And then click on it.
It's toxic. Hyperion
There it goes.
2.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. The only thing is, can you ever move outside the lines?
Somebody was playing online.
You know what I'm saying?
That it was unwatchable and unlistenable to many degrees, to many peoples, of certain peoples, and apparently you get technologies that eventually let you move off the lines direct. But that's probably just Stargate stuff, or
so it's kind of like MOO.
Yeah.
MOO 3.
Honestly, I didn't even play MOO 3 long enough to know what that even was, because it was so shitty. It was so bad.
That was a sad
all that
day.
time on the forums and shit. What a joke that was.
Well, okay, now you were saying something about the French and
how they aren't as shitty as
I think. No, but dude, no, they aren't as bad as the Americans, which we've established through history many times. But they made that homeworld.
Oh, Mankind.
Or not
oh, that was terrible, and I put so much effort.
But wait, maybe some of the developers. France is a big country, but it's not that big. Maybe some of those developers.
I'm gonna have to find out who
worked
on Mankind, do a little family tree shit. Because this is superior.
Yeah. Well, Mankind wasn't supposed to be this.
It was like Eve Online. Yeah.
MMO.
Which is just a waste of my goddamn time, people.
Well, now some people really like Eve, and it adds a lot to the GDP of Iceland, right?
Well, we're going to be living in a world 20 years from now where people spend more money on virtual items than actual physical items.
I won't.
I've been reminded by my fiance to not forget my meeting.
Alright, so okay, so I need to level this dude up. How do
I think they get leveled up by just sitting at their assignment, so I don't know how planets level them up, but I suppose space battles level them up and shit, right?
Oh, I got it. +3 labor, dude. Because I want to be like the Mechlars.
Oh, there's too much stuff going on. Can't read. Takes too long to read. I got 5 XP on that guy. When they level up, you'll get a little pop up on the right hand corner that says select your.
Oh, pirates. Do they come? Do you have to attack them, or do they just come to the system? Approaching enemy fleet. I have 1 ship, they have 2, so I'm probably gonna lose, but we'll do this.
Yes.
Okay, so now it says it's got pictures of ships that are coming, and it says arrival 30%. What does that mean? That's when I come there? I mean, how do I determine what action they take?
Dude, holy shit, man. You think I know? I haven't even got to a fight yet. I saw it once on the internet.
Okay, so long range, I don't have any action selected, so I'm just raking out the shells. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
It's very cinematic. But there's it says no battle card in metal, no action selected, and then I medium range phase tactics, and they have sabotage or something.
Go to town, man.
But I don't do. What do I do? Like, do I just watch it at this point?
I think so, but I think you have an opportunity to do something.
All right. I'm gonna overclock my weapons. We both did overclock weapons.
Jesus H.
It's 2-1. So, oh, I took out one of the pirates. And they took out me. Oh, well. Okay, I mean, it's exciting. I'm stoked. I gotta say, man, I did not think this was gonna happen.
No, it did. Today. It did. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes. Now I gotta not get my ass kicked.
So am I wrong to think that this whole systems build stuff and systems get exploited, but planets don't? So you just take over systems? Or are we in the whole realm of having to develop each individual planet?
And then it might
kind of gets real annoying. Right.
Well, let me see. I mean, I'm on a planet. It doesn't give me any exploitation because I've only colonized one planet per system. Like, how do you
fire up
colonize
another
a system that... Oh, you can. You can colonize, dude. If there's a neighboring system, then you have one next door to it, you can colonize in the same system without a... Am I blockaded? Oh, those fucking cunts. Those fucking cunts.
Yeah.
So, très bon.
Yeah.
C'est très bon.
Heavy isotope refineries. Gotta need some of those, man. I know the feeling of 3 a.m. in a game like this. Where around 1 a.m. you're like, okay, 2 more turns, and then I'm gonna save and sleep. And sleep gently. And then 4 a.m. 5 a.m. sunlight. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Well, back in the day, just tell your parents, terribly sick. I can't go to school today.
Yeah, you're sick.
Yeah.
You're
Quick nap
by noon.
Some mac and cheese and back to it, man. Some Coca-Cola.
I never liked the mac and cheese when I was
gotta make it right, dude.
Never. No, there's no making that stuff right. That comes out of a box, dude. That's just the food industrial complex just trying to take over your brain.
And they had their way with it for so long. Sodium intake.
Yeah. It's just...
Yes.
And corn.
Just delicious.
You're just eating corn and salt.
I've made it from scratch down here in Texas from this giant cookbook, and it's pretty good when you melt when you slowly melt real cheese down. Yeah.
Dude, no, that's
but I love the box, dude, man. Back in the day,
just the
2
box
tablespoons of butter, a thimble full of skim milk, so it is somewhat not all watery piss. Underboil the noodles so they're kind of al dente. I mean, it's shit. It's a terrible meal. But
oh yeah, you got another level. Let's see.
I got 3 minutes, and then I gotta get out of here. 3 minutes. Going to some place called Easy Tiger where they have outside beer garden and ping pong tables, and then like German pretzels and like all this homemade mustards you can put on your pretzel and shit. I think that's what it is.
Do they have the pretzel bread? Because that's one of the things that's big in Milwaukee now.
Yep.
So it's pretzel buns for burgers and stuff.
It's not easy to build a lot of colony ships.
They need to put the Prussian flag, like burn the Prussian flag in there. But like everyone, they have like a stamp. And they just should stamp it.
It's kind of.
Just put pictures of Helmut von Moltke, the elder, on every single burger bun. I just don't know. I mean, how hard, have you taken out an enemy colony yet?
Okay, so there's multiple layers, and some of this universe is spinning and some isn't.
All right, so how do I add this to a fleet? Like I don't want to create a fleet. I want to
finish construction.
I want to. Okay, if I disband. Yes. Oh, so you disband a fleet. Then I want to create a fleet with 2 ships. Do I shift click here? How do I select all so that you can't shift click?
Oh,
so
control
that's
click,
they should
dude.
probably add. Create a fleet. They disappear.
You built a ship?
And there they are.
Did it show up on the...
Good. I built two ships.
Oh, they're in the hangar.
Yes. And they show up in the bottom right.
Create fleet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
create fleet.
And then you select all.
And they're out there for you to fuck shit up with. Oh, when they're in the hangar, they don't take up as much upkeep or some shit. Yeah.
Upkeep? Nice.
Yeah.
So you can hide them.
And then all of a sudden,
places people don't know they're there. And then the rapening.
Oh, I did have a shit ton of armaments waiting for your pathetic invasion force. Okay. This is the pull of this game is strong.
Yeah. Vive la France,
and the development is all this like community-driven development. So you make suggestions for art and all sorts of shit. So it's all player-driven development, some weird community development thing, which when I first read about it on the internet, it sounded like a scam / one of those shareware titles where everybody, the community's open source titles where everybody in the community is working on it. And I just thought there could be nothing good coming of all the internet clamoring and saying, well, let's do it this way.
Right.
Or let's try this.
When you have mob development, it works like shit. You got to have a head on the body, because MOO didn't have that head. MOO 3. It's like MOO 3 was the opposite of MOO 1. MOO 1 had one dude and maybe some people that helped him, and then MOO 2, whatever, good. MOO 3 had no one that was saying, this is how it has to be, and this part that you guys made fucking sucks. You got to redo it, because it sucks, and it's my vision. And you got to have that person or that group of maybe 2 that's like maintain that vision for the game, and they have to lord over people to some extent, and then let them turn loose.
But who are the people too? They were developing in a fish tank, and no one looked at what games were out in the market when MOO 3 was coming out, and no one said, oh, well, people really liked MOO 2 a lot. Let's not make it like that at all. Oh, people liked MOO 1 a lot. Oh, let's make sure to not make it like that at all either. They didn't. They totally fucked it up completely. This empire points, like this whole, like, we want your empire to be so big and you have to decide what parts you want to have direct control over. It's your entire fucking thing. You should be able to do whatever you want whenever you want. None of this. I get the concept though. Like, they were going to force you to make hard choices, right? You're going to only get to make so many clicks or actions per turn. I got that, but it's terrible.
Well, that's like, but wait. The games there's a model for those games out there, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and Genghis Khan 2, and all those things. They do that. They make it so that you have to delegate to these governors, and those guys sometimes are traitors or they sometimes suck, and you can't tell them exactly what to do, but you can give them policy, and they follow it the way they want, the way the AI wants. But you only have so many actions that your guy can take based on your stats. And they could have looked at that and said, we want to make it like this, and and done that. But because Kawaii, they had already nailed it. I mean, that's a good design there with Genghis Khan 2. I think the combat in there has lingered into the past so bad that it's gotten just ridiculous. But it, you know, Total War came out of someone playing Genghis Khan 2 for like 6 months straight without sleeping or eating or taking a bath. And you know, it's not quite the same, but there's similar stuff. They could have done that, but instead they did. I mean, you feel no attachment to anything that's going on in the game, and the graphics are great. The map is great. Some of the graphics aren't.
I don't think I've been researching at all.
I mean, you feel totally detached.
I have not been researching.
Haha.
Dude, I thought it was all 2 turns away, and I kept on looking at it, and it kept on saying 2 turns. I'm like, that's great. I'm gonna get all 6 of these technologies in 2 turns. Nope. I'm getting no technologies in the first 18 turns.
Okay, now
shit.
I can't exploit anything here? Oh, no exploitation. Okay, I gotta pick my exploitation. Alright, let's do that. And let's get into a fight with a single pirate ship. Alright, let's do this. I've got 2 ships versus 1. I'm going to try to see if I can do this battling a little bit better than before. Okay, so it has 1 ship coming in. Looks pretty cool, but it's going to be severely damaged in like a few moments here. So I can select an action quick. It doesn't flag me to do these actions like within a period of time. Like I see the question mark, but there's no action call to action by the question mark. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that I need to click those things. Like they should be flashing so that I can see that.
Otherwise,
like, I gotta click this quick. So I can, so I can see the cinematics here, and it looks good. And
yes,
the pirate ship is smoking. Yeah. Okay, so they pick sabotage. I can't easily see which enemy, what the enemy picked and what I picked.
He destroyed you?
Guy won, dude. Yeah, first battle won. I mean, no, well, I won it.
One should
hope. It was 2 out of 2
Even
to 1,
a fledgling can fly at some point.
Yeah.
Feel like a man. Like I'm real man.
Need to build a scout. I do. I feel like a man. I can win.
Yeah, I gotta do now. I gotta go.
You gotta go to your thing, man.
I gotta get a new job.
Because someone
with prestige and risk and stress. Real stress instead of just anger. Yeah, plenty.
And hookers and cocaine, dude. Just think about
that. I'll be on later, dude. I'll hit you up for part 2.
Wait. All right, man. Wait.